Hello and welcome. I'm the most determined soul, C.J. Berry. Today, we are officially retiring our Madcatz Arcade Stick. It's not a bad thing. I just don't think I have a good use for it anymore. I have so many arcade sticks, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and retire it. But here it is. Here it is. I'm not saying this arcade stick isn't still useful. If you still want to use this type of arcade stick, you're more than welcome to use this type of arcade stick. I'm not saying the arcade stick sucks. I'm just saying for me, I'm going to retire it. I'm going to soup it up so I can make it a coffee table talking piece. I think it's important that we take these arcade sticks and make them something great, something like sneakers. I want to be a hype beast for arcade sticks, and hopefully you guys end up being hype beasts for arcade sticks too. So, grab a cup of coffee, hold on to your butts, let's talk about it. So we have different versions of this particular arcade stick. I've seen this TE, this is the regular TE, and the thing that's special about the TE is it doesn't have a pad. I thought that was really strange. I thought that was really odd that it didn't have a pad. And you can have it for Xbox, Xbox One or PS4. But I thought that was really interesting that that version of it didn't have a pad. But then later on they had the TE2 Plus and they upgraded it. I was like, yo, that's kind of cool. But the one that I have is this version of it, but it had a Tekken design. And I'll show you here in a second. On the cover of it, as far as the design that was there, it was Tekken. And I was like, yo, that's kind of cool. Then I took the design off, and boom, right under it was Ultra Street Fighter. But today, we are gonna make a Shadow Lu Gucci style design for this particular stick. So let's go over here and see exactly what I have right now and what I've already done to this particular stick here. I made this, I'm a big fan of The Simpsons, right? And originally I had clear buttons. They were donuts for the buttons. And then I had a nice candy pink ball top here. You know, I was like, yo, that's kind of cool. I thought that was cool. But in the long run, I don't know why I didn't like this layout. I don't know why I didn't like this arcade stick to really stick with it. It wasn't that it was bulky. It might just be me and the levers that I'm using. I'm using a different lever that didn't come with this arcade stick. And then also there was a lot of experimenting that I did with this arcade stick as well, which was using padded buttons so they'd be silent, and I don't think I like the way that felt in my hands. And then also, I'm gonna show you what's under the hood. I have this other, I forgot the name of it. I'm pretty sure you guys know the name of this particular lever, but I have this lever right here, and it's a square gate, but the corners are rounded. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's made by Sanwa as well. But I really didn't like how it feels. So probably the joke's on me. I just didn't have the right stuff inside of this particular arcade stick. And it kind of is what it is. Let's go and figure out what we are doing with the designs here. And I think it's a great idea that we're doing that. On the sides, we're gonna go with gold, because Gucci means gold, right? Gucci is all about the gold. It's elite. So I spray painted the sides. Originally they were white. You can see that it was white here, but I spray painted them gold, and we'll put that on the arcade stick probably last to bring it all together. And then here goes the design. The design that we're going to be using is this one right here. I thought that was cool. If you look really close, you can see the alligator print in there, and you could also see that it is I tried to make it look like a material, but it ended up kind of looking like, the printer messed up with scan lines or whatever. But no, I still like it. I still like it. That's not a big deal. We're still gonna rock with it. But I think this is definitely a lovely design. We're gonna get back to that here in a second. So we also have, this thing right here. I don't want to clean this off. I'm not going to clean it off. I'll probably just wipe it down with a towel. because it's already scratched up and all sorts of weird stuff has happened to it already. So it's really not that big of a deal that this plexi here is dirty. Again, we're retiring this thing. I don't think it's worth the time and effort to cut a new plexi out of some plexiglass. Can I do it? Yes. I don't think it's necessary. But then I think the thing that you guys were wondering, what are the buttons going to look like? And I think the buttons, let's not even think. I know the buttons. I'm going to open this up. I got these buttons from Arcade Shock. Arcade Shock, again, in my previous videos, I talked about them quite a bit. They sell these buttons, and I got screw buttons. I got screw buttons. Those are my favorite types of buttons. It doesn't hurt my fingers. If I need to go into this arcade stick and that's retired and grab these buttons, it's not going to be a big deal because I screwed them in there and I don't have to push it. Push it. Here we are. We're going to go with the green as well. We have the red, and now we have the green version of the. I've got to get it out the bag. Stop rushing me. Here goes the green part, the green one. So we have 4 green and we have 4 red. I dropped it. 4 green and 4 red. And look how it goes. It definitely goes with the design that we came up with. So the very first thing is we're gonna come back over here and we are gonna cut out, this design. We finished cutting it. Boom, there it is. We finished cutting it. Now let's put this over and make sure it matches up. And it does. The plexi matches up over the template that we drawn. I think, again, like I said, the only thing that I have a problem with right now is really that the plexi, and I don't feel like cutting out a new one, the plexi has little blemishes on it. But overall, that's okay. I don't think this is going to cause it to be ugly or anything like that. You know what? Maybe the thing I should do is just rinse it off. So let me just go rinse it off with some warm water, come back to the table and get rid of some of this dirt that's around the edges, you know. This is what's on the inside. Here goes your wires for your buttons. Boom. Here goes your the wires that connecting your lever. This was originally had tools in it and stuff like that, but you know, it's whatever. You can put whatever you want in there. You can put some candy. You can put some candy or something like that, but it originally had a tool, and I don't know where that tool went to, but it's okay. So now, boop, we're gonna close it, and we're gonna put the design on it like this. Oh, that fits nicely, very nice. And then we're gonna put the plexi on it like this. Ooh, how much is this Hummer? That feels good in the hands. And then we're gonna take this and put it over it like this. Wait, do I have it in the wrong spot? No, I don't think I do. No, I had it upside down, I think. Or does it matter? I don't know, I don't think it matters. There we go. Oh, that's already looking really, really nice. That's already looking really, really nice. Here we are. We have the Gucci print here, and now it's time to put the buttons on. I was kind of unsure of the order I wanted to put the buttons on here. I don't know if I wanted the red one on top, you know, like this, or the green one on top in general, but I wanted to, I'm trying to see, does that look good? Is this it? Is this the good look? I mean, there's so many different options and orders that we can go in, right? We can do this, or we can, that's an option. Boom, that's definitely an option. You know, doing a pattern. That's an option, you know, and honestly, that's been the struggle right here, right now, is trying to figure out which option I want. This is the same pattern as the print, the green and gold little ribbon that they have. That might be a good option too. So, and I'm just not sure on what I want to do. I think I want to go with this option, with the print style, maybe. I don't know. Well, you guys let me know which layout that you like better. I think I'm just gonna go like this and just call it a day. This doesn't make my brain hurt. This part doesn't make my brain hurt. And like I said before, I'm gonna come in here and flip this up and screw these screw buttons on. Again, I'm a fan of screw buttons because it doesn't hurt my fingers. I don't know, a lot of people like, but sometimes they run into each other. There's a solution to that, but we'll talk about that in another video. As you can see right here, I got all of them in except for one, is because of the bracket that's in the way. But other than that, all these fit in there just fine. And so the answer or the solution to you have a bracket issue or they're too close, just screw it down as far as you possibly can and just leave it alone. All right, it's not like you're going to be throwing it around and doing backflips with your device here. You're going to be playing with this in your lap, and that's okay. All right. So now what we have to do is put these gold plates on the side of it, and I think that's almost it. We just have to put the lever on, not the lever, but you know, the ball top on this, and then we can call it a day. It's in there without it being stripped. Oh yeah, this looks really nice. This looks super duper nice. So now all we got to do is put the shaft cover on. It doesn't need to be lubed up or anything like that. We're just going to put the shaft cover on and the washer, the dust cover right there. And then let me go in my ball top collection, if you want to call it a ball top collection. Let's go in here and see which ball top would look good in this arcade stick here. So we're going to go with that nice gold one. I do have a silver one too, but I don't think that will go at all. So let's put this one on here. Oh man, that looks good. I think it looks good. And let's make sure it's on there tight. All right, because nobody wants to play with loose balls. No, what does this go to? I don't know where this goes to. All right, so now this next part that we're going to do is we're just going to rewire everything. All the directions for the rewiring of this arcade stick. There's a little sticker right here. Let me show you. There's a little sticker right there to show you where everything's supposed to go. So yeah, that's really simple. So let's go ahead and do that really fast. All right, we have all the wires done. We can close this, and now we have the stick done. It is time to officially see how this works. I'm really excited about that. I don't think there's going to be any difference, but you're going to always want to test your arcade stick once you are done doing whatever fixing you're trying to do with your arcade stick. You're definitely going to want to do that punch. Light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. Drive rush parry, drive impact. That's great. So everything's in there. So let's see how it feels in the hands. Okay, that's one way you can do it. So, all right, we're going somewhere with this. Yeah, I think everything's fine. If I can do this, I think everything's pretty cool, and I'm happy with how this is all come together. Let's see if we can do her super. And she does the super with ease here. We saw the cami cheeks. We all saw the cami cheeks, and that's what we're wanting. We want the cami cheeks. I'm definitely down for the cami cheeks, and I'm pretty daggone happy with it. So now, there you have it. We've took the Madcatz arcade stick. It still works. It works just fine. This is the last day I'm playing. I'm going to be playing on stream Street Fighter 6, and this will be the last time I'm utilizing this arcade stick. And after this, it's going to be a coffee table piece. This looked good. People, if I were to take this to a tournament right now, people are like, oh snap, you got the Gucci arcade stick, and I'm like, yeah, I'm something like a big deal. and that's the great thing about customization and modding, because you're going to be the only one with that style of arcade stick when you go. And that's why I prefer DIY. It's a little bit easier to do DIY projects when you know the ins and outs and you just done it yourself. Not saying this, again, this is not saying that this is a bad arcade stick. I'm just saying for me, I'm officially retiring this arcade stick today, and it's gonna go on my shelf or on this coffee table right behind us, right next to my WWE belt. What is that on my table? Right next to this WWE belt right here as a coffee table piece. And it's gonna be a nice little icebreaker when some friends come over and is like, yo, you got that arcade stick? That is so dope, who did it? And I'm like, it was me. Let me know what you think. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you have a customized arcade stick that you really, really like? Or you seen a couple arcade sticks that were customized to your liking? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Success and victory. Peace.